This morning, senators plan to vote on amendments to President Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill at the U.S. Capitol. Their marathon debate on the bill ended early this morning. Senate Republicans want to get President Trump's sweeping domestic policy package passed by July 4th, which would be this Friday. Democrats delayed debate for 16 hours over the weekend by forcing the clerk to read the 940-page plan aloud on the floor. If the Senate fails to pass the bill, it would be forced to return to the House. There have been a few Republican holdouts on the bill, including Senator Thom Tillis of North Carolina.
Yeah, Renee, Senator Thom Tillis will not be seeking re-election next year. That was an announcement he made after he opposed the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill. And WRAL's Laura Levine, she is tracking what this could mean for North Carolina and the U.S. Senate. Laura, Tillis breaking from his Republican colleagues on this bill, it caused quite the shakeup over the weekend.
And he was singled out this weekend for it. Good morning, Chris. So Republican North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis, he said his decision to not seek re-election actually was not a hard one. He says he wants to spend more time with his family. The big announcement coming exactly one day after being only one of two Republicans voting against advancing President Trump's big sweeping agenda bill. He took to social media over the weekend, sharing some of his concerns regarding the cuts and the impact that cuts to Medicaid would have on North Carolinians. Trump then threatened to back a primary challenger to his seat in next year's election after that vote. Tillis' Senate seat in North Carolina will be crucial for Republicans to keep next year if they want to maintain their narrow majority in the chamber. As senators debated last night, Tillis once again criticized the bill.
Now, Republicans are about to make a mistake on health care and betraying a promise. It is inescapable that this bill in its current form will betray the very promise that Donald J. Trump made in the Oval Office.
And as just mentioned, President Trump is calling for this bill to get to his desk by this Friday, July 4th. Meanwhile, political analysts say that this high-stakes race for North Carolina just got a bit more interesting. Laura Levine, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.
A number of possible names in both parties are lining up to replace Tillis. Businessman Andy Nilsen is one of them. Former congressional candidate Don Brown is another, and both are Republicans. Former U.S. Representative Wiley Nickel, a Democrat, announced the launch of his campaign back in April. Other potential candidates include former Democratic Governor Roy Cooper, Republican Congressman Pat Harrigan, and Republican National Committee Chairman Michael Whatley.